Well, something is dropping. I dropped a match when I was trying to light my sage, and then right before I hit play here or record, my shoe just about dropped. First thought about match drop. Honestly, I looked it up, and I guess say we were doing wallpaper or maybe tiling, and we're dropping it to kind of get this continuous pattern, which could be thought of as continuous flow. If I'm dropping my shoe, that's normally taken as uh, something bad happening, or like this good experience is being taken away from us. It kind of gave this feeling of the things falling into place. Things maybe the shoe has to drop for this match to align to have this constant flow of energy into a situation. Regardless, my name's Ben. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. If this resonates, feel free to like or comment. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. I'll connect here, see if I see anything, and then we'll pull some cards. I've seen this bird before in other messages. Uh, Pretty sure it came in. I'm pretty sure it was an owl, but it's just looking right at my face, and it was kind of giving the feeling of, "Are you ready?" But it wasn't like excitedly ready. Like it wasn't saying it excitedly, like, "Hey, let's go on vacation." It was, "Are you ready? Like, are you gonna do it this time? Are you gonna do this? Are you ready?" But it was a lot of strength. It was author kind of like an authorial figure, but it wasn't like don't fuck this up. It was it's time to do it. You have to win. You have to do this. You have to show up. You just can't sit there and dream about it anymore. Are you ready? And uh, going to that idea of the shoe dropped. Maybe that's a fear, which I get it. It's a real thing. It's really hard to uh, have passion and drive towards something when there's a lot of things in the background, whether internally in us, our own insecurities or self-confidence, or things people have said in the past that we kind of adapted to and identified as, or actually physically people or situations, like money, experiences that are kind of in the back there. And it's like, hey, we got to make it or we're going to fail. What does that failure look like? But it sounds like there's been a lot of thought about this. There's been a lot of action or direction towards it, but we never took the final step. We never did it. And it's time. It's time to show up. It's time to do the damn thing. Whatever that may look like. It's go time. And you're in it to win it. You're not in it to fuck around. It's like this is real and it should be treated that way if you want to succeed. That's what's going to get you there. It's not this going to show up. Was it a stork brings a baby to to your front door? It is you got to put in it. You got to do it. You got to own it to win it. What else do we have here, Spirit? The owl wasn't a dick. It's definitely there to support you, but uh, when we think of like a good coach or something, they're not gonna uh, coddle you and carry you. They're gonna push you. They're gonna, it's I don't want to say reverse psychology, but it is. Oh, what do they say? Conductive criticism or something along those lines. Like, uh, you know, they see the full potential and maybe we don't. So they're gonna, obviously, and then we're put in positions to get through it. Obviously, we don't like those positions, but it's a good coach. But it's not gonna say, okay, let's comb your hair and coddle you and it's gonna all be okay. Maybe something will come and save you. No, no, it's like we're gonna push you. we're going to be there. We're going to be the driving force. Knight of Swords reversed, haste. This can be thought of as, uh, fast actions and not thinking everything through. Maybe that's where we're at in our head. But maybe we did. Maybe we did do something. And it's like, oh shit, now I got to show up. I got to figure this out. But it's go time. Clearly, we're supposed to be going this way. We made a decision that kind of forced us into it. I don't want to say self-sabotage, but sometimes when we see that word, it is taken badly. And I get it. It is a bad thing. But sometimes there's another way to say this, that it can be seen as self-sacrificing. No. I'm saying this wrong. Did I say sacrifice before? I'm meaning self-sabotaging. But maybe sacrifice needs to come in. Sacrificing ourselves to this goal or whatever it may be, or our dream or our path, whatever it is. Going back to the self-sabotage, I don't know if I said that in the very beginning, but sometimes when we do things, it is destructive. It can be. But there are certain people that lead this way, and there's not saying there's anything wrong with it, but from the outside it looks like sabotaging and destructive patterns, but it's actually the best way that they move forward, because we have to just rip things out and then start fresh. Otherwise, it's kind of like this half-assed comfort zone. And again, like, from others viewing it, it's like, man, they're just very well, the word bipolar is coming through, but it's very polar opposites. We are not walking into anything. We are ripping it out. We are starting fresh, and we are just going into it, whatever this goal or this path is, this desire. I don't know why Little Princess is coming into my mind. I don't know how many people have actually seen that movie. It's kind of like an old movie, but I actually always enjoyed it. It was a very sad movie to me, but a positive sad movie. But this little girl, I guess her father's off in war, and supposedly he dies, but he really didn't die. And anyway, she is at boarding school, and then she gets turned into a maid, and they really get into dreaming and manifesting, and it came real. They experienced it, and I think that's why I always enjoyed that video, because where we do put our mind, we can create those things. Five of Pentacles, hardship. Maybe we just came out of a place where we're afraid of going into this place. This is logical. It's very logical, and it's feasible. It is possible, but we do have the choice to put everything we got into whatever this may be. Maybe we're starting a new business, or we're going on an adventure to try to create this life that we want. And on a very basic terms, they always say money doesn't grow on trees, and maybe that's stuck in our head. We have to do something to provide for ourselves, to succeed at this progress or project, or whatever it may be. But it's clearly go time, and we can do it. The only person probably believing in you is you. There's probably no one else out there rooting for you other than this guide here, this owl. And it's going to be very difficult, because clearly we're carrying something, a fear, a lack mentality possibly, or imposter syndrome, whether we're creating something physically or internally or business-like. It is feasible to have those fears. I get that. But to move forward, we have to believe in ourselves. We have to be the driving force. We have to be everything. We have to show up. And it's our choice what to do with those fears. I mean, we can acknowledge them. We can say, hey, they're valid, but I got one chance, and I'm going to give it my all, because we can succeed. It is that true passion and drive to create something. And the word purpose wanted to come out there, which it very well can be our purpose. It probably is our purpose. But I think the word purpose was coming more into to creating in that way with everything that's inside of us, this pure passion is our purpose. Being able to put that into something is real. Otherwise, we are just going through the motions, in life. Really think about it. Four of Pentacles, materialist. Are we doing it to... I get pulled with this card at times to, go back and forth. Are we doing things to create like flash? Or are we doing it to survive? Where's this pool at? Are we trying to survive? The whole idea of lack mentality is really coming through in this idea of being surrounded by poverty or putting ourselves in places. This is energetic, and it is a sad story that a lot of people are in situations like this. I'm not taking that away. And when we are in these energy places, maybe moving is necessary. Say we are in a very povertish experience that everything we see is reflecting it. That could also be our insides, our mirror effect. And when we are dwelling on that, pay attention. Is our inside creating the external? To that extent, if we are in that place that we need to get out of it, maybe we need to move to a different energy source, this energy of space and land and experience. It is a real thing, but obviously anything that we're doing here in the 3D experience is driven survival to an extent, and to do so we need money, and this fear or a place that we're coming out of, what's driving it? Is it our passion, or is it fear to survive? Something to think about. So where our energy goes, where our attention goes, energy flows. And if we're trying to create something, and that's always in the back of our mind, we very well can create it. To let go of that is a personal journey. It's a personal experience. It's really coming back to trusting ourselves that, hey, I can do this. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to make something out of this. And or, our faith in spirit, guide, gods, whatever it may be, that is rooting for you and giving you those little notions that, hey, I see the end. You don't know how you're going to get there, but we're going to get through this. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Missed opportunities. It's coming on, looking back in the past and saying, I should have done this then, or I should have put more money aside before doing this, or I should have done this differently. All these things to have made this transition easier, or hardship easier, or the experience easier. I should have done this differently. I should have. Really looking back and dwelling on that is not moving forward. That is keeping us in this place of worry, fear, and this situation sucks. Looking back and saying we should have done something is not going to change now. It's not going to change the future. That's fucking over. Sadly, it is. I've been there a lot too. I've done this. That's why I'm saying it this way. It's because it's not going to get us anywhere. What's going to get us somewhere is right now. What can I do now? And if we're looking and there's absolutely nothing we can do, we need to change our view, because there's always something we can do. And maybe that's all that needs to take place, is changing our view. But all we can do is right now for the future. We can't do anything in the past to change now. That is done. That is over with. And we gotta move on from that. One closing card here, Spirit. It's go time. That's all I know. It's time. It's all in you. It's all you. You got this. You just got to show up. Seven of Pentacles. Patience. Granted, I think the majority of us have all experienced the idea of instant gratification. And that's not going to be the case. How can it be? I don't know the saying, but a lot of people say something along the lines of when you're building something to last It doesn't happen overnight. You know, this construction, this built, this foundation is sturdy, is strong, is, there's a lot of strength there, and to do so, excuse me, it needs to be tender love and care. It needs to be taking place to get to that place, that it sustains, whatever it comes its way. We have to be okay with that. But if we view it that way, that, hey, I'm building this fucking thing so it never falls down, whatever it may be, whether physically or a business or even internally, if we're just on a healing journey, or maybe all three, uh, we understand that I'm putting in so much into this, and I'm doing it right the first time, so it doesn't fail, type of deal. Uh, that is something that's always got. Write this stuff down if you need your reminders. What you're doing moving forward, what your goals are, and those motivational experiences that are the driving force behind it. We go back to the owl. Hey, it's go time. This is it, all or nothing. I'm giving it my all. We're looking at patience. I can't change the past, but it got me to where I am, and I learned a lot. Let's look at what we learned. Hardship can happen. That's a fear. And if I allow that fear to control me, it will happen. That probably sounds very scary because sometimes we can't turn those thoughts off. And what are we doing it for? Are we doing it for forever? Or are we doing it for a quick flash? I'll leave it there. I wish you all the best. If it resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. And I will talk to you all later.